Each year, I make it a point to bike in one new country. Instead of my usual months of meticulous planning, I decided to kick back and join a cycling group, Oka Tours, for a 6-day adventure in Japan. I was drawn to their challenging tour of the Nikko and Aizu region, a mountainous area I'd never heard of before this trip. Located 2 to 3 hours north of Tokyo, this part of Japan offers a depth of beauty that's easy to overlook. Starting in the bustling subway of Tokyo, we began our adventure toward tranquility, trading skyscrapers for lush mountains. First day was a warm-up ride designed to ease us into this trip. It was a short 3-hour ride through stunning 400-year-old cedar forests. Riding alongside guides well-versed in Japanese culture, we learned about food, etiquette, and even the onsen traditions, setting the tone for the journey ahead. I was excited to soak up my surroundings and gain more knowledge about the culture. We began with a quick ride up to Toshugu Shrine, a magnificent memorial dedicated to Tokugawa Ieyasu, the shogun who unified Japan in 1603 and established the Tokugawa shogunate. This marked the start of the Edo period, a 260-year era of peace during which Edo, now Tokyo, became a center of power. From there, we tackled the legendary Irohazaka winding roads, 2 slopes with a total of 48 hairpin turns. Historically, this path was used by worshippers traveling to a sacred lake where women and horses were once forbidden. Due to a road closure, we took public transit to a remote area, staying at a traditional ryokan complete with tatami mats, kaiseki meals, and an onsen to round out the day. My morning began with a quick soak in a picturesque hot spring, a rejuvenating ritual involving a communal shower, a thorough rinse, and soaking in mineral-rich waters. It's an entirely naked experience, shared with others of the same gender, which took me a few visits to get used to. Breakfast was a traditional kaiseki-style meal with small plates of vegetables and proteins. Here, Akira is showing us how to eat natto, which is a traditional Japanese food made from fermented soybeans, known for its sticky, slimy texture and strong aroma. It's mixed vigorously to create a gooey, stringy consistency that enhances its flavor and smoothness when eaten. Let's say it's an acquired taste, unless you grew up eating it. Fantastic for your gut in the mornings. Also, can we take a second to admire the assortment of plating used to present the sides? Today's ride was 68 kilometers, starting with a 19-kilometer descent and climbing 1,100 meters toward Kinugawa Onsen, a hot spring discovered 300 years ago. Japan boasts over 27,000 hot springs, known for their geothermal heat and therapeutic qualities. Each night, these onsens left my body feeling heavy and utterly relaxed, melting into bed for some of the deepest sleep I've ever had.
Snack time now. There's nuts, chocolate. I really like these pumpkin crackers. They're very thin and they dissolve in your mouth. I wish there was 2 in one of these. Got the last pocky.
Yogurt drink. Fruity, like our peach Yoplait.
Good job.
And they have tub.
Yay. Right in.
Our next starting point is a short train ride away. Japan's public transportation system is safe, clean, and efficient. For a country that has an abundance of vending machines and hardly any public trash cans, it's immaculate. You carry your trash with you until you can properly sort it at home or stop into a convenience store. If you're wondering how we brought our bikes on the train, we actually used the support van to transfer our bikes while we traveled in comfort. The trains are so comfortable and quiet, I've fallen asleep multiple times on them. As we cycled through the Aizu region, the scenery transitioned into picturesque rice fields and quaint farm villages. The further we ventured from Tokyo, the more rural and rustic the surroundings became, offering a tranquil escape from city life. The ride through these quiet areas felt like immersing ourselves in Japanese timeless countryside charm. Cycling deeper into the countryside, I was struck by the harmonious blend of old and new, all while retaining strong ties to tradition. I appreciated how Oka Tours wove sightseeing into our rides, making each stop meaningful. We wrapped up with a sake tasting tour and headed towards a gorgeous traditional ryokan where staff prepared our rooms with tatami mats and futons while we dined. The thoughtfulness of these accommodations made it possible to tackle back-to-back cycling days while staying energized and relaxed.
No.
On our final day, we visited Aizu Bukeyashiki, a historical site of a reconstructed samurai residence. Basically, a mansion. This was the home of Aizu's most important and highest ranked samurai, as well as his family, employees, and servants, offering a glimpse into the lives of the Edo period. It's a great place to learn about the customs and attitudes of the time. Cycling through this region with Oka Tours enriched my understanding of Japan by tenfold, from its landscapes to its traditions and history. By the end of the trip, I felt inspired and grateful. There's a simplicity and intentionality in everything Japan does, from their hospitality to their way of life. Riding with Oka Tours taught me so much about this incredible country, leaving me recharged and deeply connected to the land. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend Japan as a cycling destination. It's a very safe country and a journey that stays with you long after the ride is over. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. Until next time, happy riding.